Happy New Year. It's 2024. We're still going to go through some 3PR concepts here on our podcast, but 2024 gives us an opportunity to talk about and direct our conversation in some different directions. Here's a little highlights of what's coming up next. Welcome back. Like I said, it's 2024. That means new opportunities, new things to go through, and so we've got some ideas of how we want to kind of direct our 3PR conversations as we move forward. And we every year kind of try to find a theme for the year. 2022 is the year of 2. 2023, the 2-3 looks like an RE, so we talked a lot about our 3 R's: reposition, retrain, restore. And so that was kind of things that we were really talking about, and that's actually what kind of led into this 3PR discussion. So we took it from just the 3 R's and we added the 3 P's just because it gave us more things to talk about. This year in 2024, we thought, well, what does 24 give us? Well, 24 is, there's 2 sides of our body, the right side and the left side, that's our 2. And we want to make sure that we've got 2 sides like we did the year of 2 that are balanced. We talked a ton about that back in those sides. We talked about the 2 sides of your pelvis and the 2 sides of your jaw and the 2 sides of, or your 2 feet. So all these things that were 2s. And so that's still a theme because that's something that with PRI we're really looking for. How do we keep your 2 sides together? But now we've got a 4. And so what do we have that's 4? And we're going to look at your 4 extremities. Now, if you've been around PRI long enough, sometimes we'll talk about 5 or 6 extremities. But the primary 4 extremities we're going to talk about are going to be your right arm, your left arm, your right leg, and your left leg. And those are going to be the 4 primary extremities that we want to look at. And each one of those extremities has things that they're good at and things that they're bad at when you're in a pattern. And so your right arm has a pattern, and your left leg has a pattern. And if you've been around long enough, you know that these patterns exist. We reinforce them, we do things with them that sometimes help us and sometimes hurt us. And then there's things that we need to learn how to do better with, potentially maybe your left arm or your right leg, that would help you reposition your body, restore movement patterns, and retrain. So we're going to have each of us on staff here look at an extremity and say, hey, how does my right arm, what's its pattern? What position does it tend to get into? What does it like to do? For example, that right arm usually on most people doesn't swing as well as the left arm does because our center of balance wants to be over on that right side. So you'll often see limited right arm swing. It's a pretty common thing. So that would be a pattern of a right arm. Now, what activities can we do with your right arm to help reposition you or retrain you? And which muscles and what kind of activities with your right arm are going to be helpful? And then we'll look forward to, okay, well, this left leg has got things that it's good at. It does a great job of pushing you over to the right side, but it maybe doesn't do a really good job of holding you up on the left side. So there'll be things that we're going to say, well, here's a pattern for your left leg. Here are things that are good about your left leg, things that are bad about your left leg. So look forward to that. Each of us is going to have kind of a way we're going to address that and hopefully bring that out. We've got some other things that are extraneous 3PR kinds of things that we want to put out as well. And as always, if you have questions or things that you want us to talk about, leave them in the comments, let us know. Otherwise, look forward to 2 sides, 4 extremities, and the ultimate goal of how do we keep those 4 extremities and those 2 sides of your body balanced, knowing that there's an imbalance and an asymmetry that's kind of present in all of us, that's driven by things that are not part of your extremities, that we'll also have to talk about. How do your eyes affect your extremities? How does your breathing affect your extremities? All those things will be part of our discussion in 2024. So this is just kind of an overview. Keep an eye out. Again, feel free to drop some questions in the comments if you got them. And we look forward to talking to you more. And you'll hear from each of us, I hope, over the next couple months about these 4 extremities of ours. So, happy 2024. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Feel free to share and to let us know what you want to talk about. Talk to you soon. Take care.